All right, so my name is Justin Arredondo. I'm an artist based in San Antonio, born and raised. I go by Conceited. For short, it's spelled CNCTD. I've been doing cover art since, I want to say 2016 maybe. I think it all started with reaching out to Lil Xelly. Rest in peace. That man kind of gave me my foot in the door for like cover art. I had made 2 covers for him, and I think the second one that I made got a little buzz or viral, and then that's where I got the Tony Shhnow follow. He really fucked with my art. For the longest time, we had been talking in the DMs like, bro, let me do something for you, or I got this project coming up. And it just never worked out. Or I would do like some small stuff. I remember I drew like just a quick little doodle of him. I think he was smoking and he like lit it with a laser. Fast forward to Reflections. I think I hit him up. I was just like, bro, we need to work on something. Like, I want to make art for you. And he was like, bro, I have this project coming up. He sent me the original image of the painting that he wanted me to create. He was just like, do your best. I know you're going to pop off. And I went to work, bro. I really wanted to try and represent him in an older, like grown self, but still in that trap house feeling. I think I met him a whole year after this album release, and I met him at South by Southwest. I gave Tony a print of the cover, and we ended up smoking and chilling. And I remember talking to pop star Benny for the first time, and he was like, bro, you went so hard on that cover. This is his first like official project, and I'm glad that I could just portray that. Tony really put together a work of art. And so for me to be a part of that and create my work of art to help him, full circle. I will tell you this, he actually did not let me listen to any music beforehand. I mean, at the time, I don't really know what tapes he had just dropped, but I was big into Tony Shhnow. I was big into like him, and Bear One Boss were probably my biggest artists that I would listen to. And Bear One Boss in himself is just so creative. This came so easy. A lot of my projects, I'd say the most effort I've taken is like a month long. And with that month that I took to create the art, I wouldn't say it was like I was working on it every day. I don't really try to stress myself because art is a passion of mine. But with Tony, he's just such an easy going dude. He's cool to talk to. He's chill. He was just like, bro, I'm going to give you the creative freedom. This is what I want it to look like. And I mean, he just let me go to work, really. I've never been big into, not that I'm not a fan of other artists, but like art history is not something that I'm like, I've gone to school for it and I took classes, but I'm not the biggest art history person. I don't know too many previous artists. I didn't know this artist beforehand, so I did my research. I looked into the story he was trying to tell, and I think doing your research is so important. Originally, it was an oil painting. Almost everything is painted with oil. The only things that I added on after the fact were the McDonald's cup, the money, and I'm not sure if both of the pills, all the pills, but I know those 3 items were what I added. And then just basic like color correction through my iPad. Besides that, everything is oil paint. I'm never gonna put out something that I'm not happy with. So no matter what the medium is, I know art technique. It doesn't matter what medium you give me, I'm gonna try and pop off. Oil paint is cool. It was hard to learn. It was my first oil painting. Acrylics dry so fast, and I don't know, oil painting is messy, bro. My whole table was just covered. My hands were covered. My clothes are just covered in oil paint. I really wanted to give that old look, and traditional paintings were all painted with oil. What sucks is I had a previously suspended Twitter account where I had more followers, and that's where I had originally posted the tweet. And even like a year or 2 after, it would still be getting buzz from random Twitter accounts. Or I've met so many people off of that cover. That's just my biggest thing. As long as people can see what I've created and they fuck with it, that's big for me. Him hitting me up again saying, yo, Brent wants to do a remix. And I was like, to what? What do you mean Brent wants to do a remix? Like 3 weeks later, he said, bro, Brent Fire is trying to hop on a song with me. Can you do the cover art? And I said instantly, yes, with a heart emoji. He said, I want you to draw this, but the girl's in designer. So again, he sent me what he wanted me to paint. He knows what he wants, bro. After he had shown me what he wanted me to paint, I sent him the draft that I had started up, and I showed him. I went and did some research on just cool little like designer pieces from Gucci, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton. I really like that me and him, our creative ability is just really strong together. I want to work with him more. The next thing I really want to do is pay homage to Lil Xelly. Any way I can help commemorate him, man. I really want to do something for him. I really want to work with Bear One Boss. I don't know when the right time will be, but I want that to happen so bad. Baby Tron, I would like to work with. Gallery Province, he's a big inspiration for like cover art. Just everything. Every artist that he has attached to his name is crazy. I would love to do Black Cray, Rewind Raps. If Goonie started rapping more consistently again, Goonie was a big artist for me. Netspan too. Netspan would be cool. I would love to tap in with Xavier Sobase and them. Instagram at I'm Conceited, IMCNCTD. That's where I post all of my work, and you can keep up with me for sure.